All right, good morning. I'm going to play Desert Island. This is episode 3, Deadball Baseball with Dice. These two teams are from my last career league based on a Western Slope baseball league that I created involving 6 teams. 3 on the Western Slope and 3 on the Eastern Slope of Colorado, the Rocky Mountains being the divider. My team, Montrose, Jeff's team, the Grand Junction, which is north of us, and then Ridgeway team. And then we have Denver team with a fictional manager. I have a team in Colorado Springs I put my brother in management of, and Pueblo, my other. So Jeff and Freddie are my 2 oldest friends. We all grew up together. Jeff is the manager of Grand Junction. Freddie's the manager of Pueblo. And the last time I finished a season was my 2021 season. We finished 21-15, runners up. We lost the championship to Freddie's Pueblo team. And Jeff's team went 19-17, wannabes. So anyway, these are the cards. So these are how I keep my teams. So I keep my teams. I have a title card. And this is the name of our team are the Montrose Crows. The title of our kind of motto is the Murder of Crows. For those who know what that means, a manager Jason, and then our team score 86. And this was the last season I was able to finish 21-15 runners up. Okay, and then I have my key position starters, and they're in batting order. So this is Montrose 1. My leadoff is Juan Ruiz. Pablo Ruiz, not related, is the second man. Shelby McAllister is my third man. He is the right fielder. So we have the shortstop, third base, right fielder. We have the catcher, Dan Jones. Brad Benson, my center fielder. And at number 6, we have Jay Porter. Number 7, Bobby Phipps, my second baseman. And my left fielder is number 8. In the batting lineup, and then of course my starting pitcher Jackson Pinois is my ace, so he has his own card. And then what I do is I put my other rotation pitchers here with bullpen, and then I have my chief backups. So I have my chief relief pitchers also carded, and then I have my key backups, outfielder, infielder, and catcher. So those guys are all, that's it. So I have 9, 10, 11, 12 position players for each team, but I do have full pitching staffs, which really never come into play a lot, but they're there. And again, I want to see 9 main starters for every team, and then just 3 backups, situational backups. So that's how I do my dead ball teams. Jeff's team, to give you an idea, Logan Jones is his leadoff. His Grand Junction 1 is leadoff lefty with power. Center fielder Logan Jones. Terry Reynolds, left fielder. He has a power deficiency, but he's a pretty solid switch hitter. He's second. Ian White is their second baseman. Again, another power hitter. And then a fourth is another power hitter, Ben Simmons at right field. So they got 3 power hitters in their top 4. So they are pretty stout. Paul Jackson, another power hitter. He is slow though, first base. We have Zeke Watts, third baseman. Nothing special about Zeke. Nate Blaken-Smith, brilliant defender, but again, not a great hitter. And their catcher, definitely nothing at all special here. He would be a detriment to this team. Doesn't bat well. He is a lefty, but no other special abilities. So that's where they have a deficit, is in their, a couple of those players. So again, for those who don't know, this uses almost all the same dice that you would use in the game like Dungeons and Dragons. You can literally rate real life players by just looking at so you could sit down and make the 1996 Atlanta Braves. Everything's here to just rate them, right? Or you can roll them up randomly, etc., which is what I did at some point. I don't have their ages on their cards. I haven't transcribed them over to these, because the season's over. So I have rosters that have their age and everything beside them, and then I put them on cards for play. So I finished, I jotted down that stuff, and I just haven't, there's no reason to put their age on their cards because I'm going to end up creating new cards when I go through the off season, which I haven't done. It's been years. So I'm going to be really rusty at this. I think the best baseball game on the planet. I really have not played Deadball in years. Again, part of it is because it's a full baseball sim. It's every single pitch, or it's every single at-bat. It takes a while. I'm not very good at scoring baseball games. I never traditionally scored baseball games. All of my friends grew up, I think they all learned how to in Little League and in adult baseball. I didn't play Little League. The one sport I kind of steered clear of was baseball. So I couldn't do soccer because it was the same time of the year as American football. There was no way I was going to play soccer. I was a football kid. Wrestling, I did some wrestling. So I didn't do basketball. I mean, I played basketball, pickup, etc. But I mean, I didn't play organized basketball until adult league, as way out of high school, that kind of thing. Baseball's the one thing I didn't play much, so I just didn't get the same joy or love or passion for baseball as a kid. My friends did. Ironically, like I've talked about this before in other videos, as I've aged, there is something truly remarkable about this sport, and there's a side of me that probably appreciates baseball as a sport now than any other sport. Although I still have passion for football and boxing that I can't cessate. But that doesn't mean I don't have a healthy respect for what baseball really is, which is pretty sweet. All right, so leadoff for them is going to be Logan Jones, and all I track are hits, home runs, scores, of course, outs. That's it. I don't do a traditional baseball scoring because again, I don't really care, right? And I've never really learned how. So, all right, so it's very simple. You roll to see if the batter 280 and below gets a hit, but you roll the pitcher die and add it to this to make it harder to get under that number. So Logan Jones needs a 28 and below on a 100-sided die, adding the D8 of my pitching staff to this. So it's going to be, it's an out for sure. 89 plus 5, it's a 94. No doubt it's an out. It would be a double play if there were men on, right? So that's so bad that would be a double play if there were men on, and that's an out. So that's one away. And we'll just do it like this. Logan Jones, one away. Next up, now if you want to know the out, by the way, because there is a table to roll for outs, we roll the D10 and we find out who gets the out. 10 is going to be a K. Oh, so it's a strikeout. K, baby. So we could actually track that. Right? That's a K. Nice. So there's number 1. K. All right, here we go. Next up, Terry Reynolds, left fielder, bats 270. And he's going to roll a 28. That's a hit, baby. Even with that 30, that's going to be 20. Oh, wait, no, it is not. 28 and 634. Nope, it's going to be an out. It's not even a walk. It's an out. That's 2 away. What kind of an out is it? 7. 7 is 6-3 ground ball. So grounder over to short, over to first. And that's 6-3. And that's 2 away. And next up for them is, there we go, Ian White, second baseman, 27 below again for him. 78, that would be a double play if there were men on. Again, that's an out. And so what is the out? You could just use this number to look, 6. 6 is 63. So 6-3 again. So 6-3 out, right? So K, 6-3, 6-3, and that ends the inning for them as Ian White fails to get a hit. Next up for them, starting in the second, will be Ben Simmons. And let's go ahead and come up here and put a big goose egg in the first inning. All right, up first for us. Now their pitcher comes on, Harry Thomas. He's a D8 pitcher as well. And Pinwall goes off for us. And we have Juan Ruiz leading off in Montrose. And the murder of crows, flags hang all over the stadium, blowing in the wind with our crow logo, and under it are encircling it the murder of crows. And let's see if Juan Ruiz, and again, dang it, we came up short in a best of 7 against Freddie's Pueblo Warriors team, and It's pretty fun. I have not. I really should play this a lot more, especially this time of the year, right? All right, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this before my camera dies, but we'll play. All right, Juan Ruiz bats 32. He's a lefty, and he has speed, baby, to turn a single into a double. Harry Thomas is a DH pitcher. Let's see if we can get something going here. 85 is an out. And what is that out? We look at 2 on the chart. 2 says K. Uh-oh. So their pitcher, Thomas, K. So we both started off with a K. All right, Juan Ruiz, our shortstop, struck out. Pablo Ruiz, no relationship. Well, maybe they're distant fourth cousins or something. Who knows? He bats 310. So we got the batting lineup. We just don't have the power. They have the power. We have a slightly better pitching staff. They have the power all over the place. We have the ability to put the bat on ball. But here, 77 would again have been a double if there had been a chance. And again, 7. 7 is F7. Fly to left, right? Is that left field? Yeah, left field, I think. So Pablo cranks one deep, and it's fielded at the wall. All right, Shelby McAllister, our right fielder's up. He bats 310, lefty as well. And here we go. And we're going to be 94. Oh, my God. That's almost a critical miss. And 2 is going to be a K. So 3 up, 3 down for us. Shelby McAllister. So right now it's a pitcher's duel. All right, let's bring his pitcher off, my pitcher on. Ben Simmons is up for them. And it's 0-0. That was the first. I'll put 1 here and 1 here. So K, F7, K. We got K, 6363. All right, up for them is Ben Simmons. He is a 270 hitter, right fielder. And 54 is going to be an out. The out is 4. 4 is 4-3. Right? So we're going to get 4-3. 1, right? There we go. So these are our Grand Junction outs. And this is Montrose. It's kind of reverse, of course. Montrose outs. How did we suffer our outs, right? So second inning, this will be second inning. All right, 4-3 there. Oh, wait, that was Ben Simmons. Next up for them, 5th in the order is their power hitter who's slow, Paul Jackson, first baseman. Hits 250, hits for average. And he's going to get 32. Nope, 39, not going to happen. 2 is a K. So we're going to rack up our second K. It's 2 away. Paul Jackson, swinging for the fences, goes down in a huff under the fastball of Jackson Pinois. All right, Zeke Watts, their third baseman, is their 6th man. He bats 240, and he's going to get 59. Nope, 1 is a K. So bang, bang, 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks for our starter. And looking good. Their 7th man will be starting next. Dan Jones for us, Harry Thomas on the mound. All right, these are their best pitchers. So I basically put the best pitcher in their own card. I took the top 2 relievers in their own cards. And then everybody else goes on this. So depending on who's playing in our next game, I would just, go to that guy. And then the rest of my rotation, bullpen are on the bullpen cards. All right, here we go. So we had 4-3. And then we had a KK, right? So here we go. Let's see if we can't get some. Dan Jones bats 290. See what we can do. And it's going to be 41. Not going to happen. 1 is a K. 1 away. Dang it. So, boy, both pitchers lighten it up here. Brad Benson, center fielder, bats 300. Come on. Somebody's got to get a hit. No, 99. That's technically a critical miss, but no big deal. And it's a 1 again, so we're looking at a K. So Brad Benson, look at the pitchers. We've had 3 Ks. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4. Thomas for Jeff has thrown 4 batters out. Jay Porter's up next for us. And let's see if he can get a hit. 227 or 270 lefty. He's a detriment on defense. He actually is a minus defensive player at 73. And again, and that is going to be 3. 3 is a K. Dang. Thomas has K'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. Bobby Phipps will be up next for us. So goose egg for Grand Junction and another goose egg for us. 3 and 3. Game moves along fairly quick, actually, right? So Harry Thomas is feeling it. Pinois better get going. We have not seen a single hit. All right, here we go. Nate bats 210, lefty. He is a defensive Golden Glove, though, D+. And we're going to, oh, damn it. 3, 4, double lot. That is a hit. That's a critical hit. That's an extra base unless he's a negative runner. So let's look on the to hit. Where's my hit chart? Oh, the D20. Where's my hit table? There it is. 11. 11 is single runners advance 2. That's a critical hit. So he's going to get a triple. Crack-a-rama-doo. Damn. Nate Blankenship, the shortstop, who is a Golden Glove, or would be a high-level defender, just hit a triple. Dang, off of Pinois. And so I need to make a note here. 3-bag. Yeah, here we go. 3-bagger by Blankenship. Wow. Okay. Damn it. So not only do we finally get a banger, we get a critical hit. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, here we go. Jerry McDonald, the catcher's up. He is 8th in the lineup, of course. He bats 190, lefty. And 8, damn it, another hit. And the hit is going to be, that's going to drive in a run. 8. Single, runners advance 2+. Damn, so it's a single, but if he was on second, he would score. So McDonald hits 1 bagger with a RBI, and that drives home a run, and Grand Junction now has a single. Blankenship home, and McDonald on first. No outs. Damn. Suddenly, they figured out Pinois here to start the top of the third. Logan Jones, they're back. Wait, no, we got our pitcher up now. Sorry, our pitcher, who bats 9 and below. It's not going to happen. Oh, it does! No, our pitching made up for it. Thank God. I thought he was going to hit somebody. Oh, wait, we got a man out first. Damn. So, Harry Thomas out. That's their first out. And by the way, that was a 8. 8 is F8. Wow, F8. Oh, no, he missed. Barely. So that's a walk. I take that back. What am I saying? They walked, folks. Not an out. That's a walk. For Logan. Or is that Thomas? No, it was Thomas. So the pitcher walked. Holy cow, the pitcher walks. And now we're back up to Logan. McDonald's on second. Thomas is on first. Damn. And Logan has power, folks. Damn. Here we go. This is going to be huge. We got to start getting some outs. We're looking for a double play now. We want to roll 70 plus. We'll produce double plays, right? So we want a 70 plus. Yep, 70, 83. That's going to be a double. So that's going to get us a double, right? So that's going to get the lead back up. So we're going to say Harry Thomas. Let's see here. They would get the lead. Boom. And over to first, right? So we're going to have Thomas sneak into second. So Thomas would make it to second, the lead man out, and Logan hits into a double play. So we're going to get a double play. What is that double play ball? 6. Double play ball would be 6-3. Yep, so stop, gets him here, tags him, throws here, and meanwhile, actually, no, it would be, they throw it, how would I do that? Oh, well, it was his double play, so it would be the grounder here, to third, and then back to the first base, right? And meanwhile, he's going to get through, looks like. Something like that. All right, Terry Reynolds is up. Man, and that's 2 away, thank God. Double play, we got 1 left, but they're up. They've scored 1 run. They had a single that scored a run after a triple. And 87 is, again, a double play would be turning a double if we needed to. F7, so it's to the wall, and that means they would ultimately F7 out. That wraps it up. And Grand Junction in the third is up 1. And now we go up. So they are up 1-0 thanks to a single with actually a single that got a man all the way around to third as he turned it into a triple. And then we got a one-bagger which drove in that run. And that was Terry Reynolds who got the final out. Ian White will be up next for them. All right, Harry Thomas on the mound. And we have Bobby Phipps up, our second baseman, bats 250 and below. He's a power hitter in our 7th hole. So he could do damage if he can get the bat to ball. And it's going to be 79. Nope, it's going to out. Boom. And so that's going to be 9. That's going to be an F9. F9. Phipps. All right, our left fielder batting 250 is a switch hitter, Jeff Gordon. And Jeff Gordon is going to miss out there with another out. The out is 2. That's going to be a K. Oh, these were Grand Junction's outs. See what I mean? I'm writing this shit in the wrong spot. So these should be reversed. There we go. And this is a K. See? This is why you need a score sheet and know what you're doing. All right. And next up for us, before the top of the order, is our pitcher who bats 0-6. Unbelievable. And 97. No, that's out. Boom, boom, boom. And the out is 7. That's going to be, he actually flies out to 7. And that'll be goose egg for us. All right, 4th inning. And Pinoy back on the mound. It's 1-0. Top of the 4th. And here we go. Ian White bats 27. And he's not going to get it. It's going to be an out. And that out on the 8 chart is F8. Wait a sec. Over here. F8. There we go. Damn, Jay. Organize yourself. All right, Ian White. Boom. Our 4th man in a man in the 4th hole, power hitter, 27, lefty. Nope. Out. The out is 6. 6 is 6-3. Shortstop. Ground out, shortstop over to first. Paul Jackson, first baseman. Bats 25, power hitter, but slow. Chance for him to hit a big one here. And 40, no, he will not. It's going to be out K. So we're going to get us another K. And that's going to be 3 up, 3 down for Grand Junction. Back on the mound, Harry Thomas. And again, 0. All right, Juan Ruiz, our leadoff hitter, shortstop. He is a speedy guy, so he can turn a one-bagger into 2, a 2 into a 3. 32, 320 hitter. See if we can get something going here. Nope, it's going to be an out, and it's going to be a K. Damn. Juan Ruiz, K. So if I was tracking this properly, we would know how many Ks that's been already for Juan Ruiz. Pablo Ruiz, third baseman, bats 310, lefty, 93. Nope. It's going to be an out, and the out is another K. Damn. So Thomas is killing us with Ks. That's his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's his 8th K, his 8th strikeout. Holy bejeebers. Harry Thomas. Shelby McAllister bats 310 lefty. Somebody's got to get a hit for us. That's 2 away. And, yep, there it is. Big hit. 10, 11, 12, 14. It's going to be a hit. What kind of hit is it? He does not have extra power. 20. Home run, baby! Bang! We got a solo homer. Solo home run for McAllister. I'll write down here, 4th. Montrose. Solo home run. McAllister. Awesome. And they had a single scored in the 3rd. 3rd, Grand Junction. RBI single. Wow, it is 1. And that was a 2-out home run by Shelby McAllister, baby. Bam. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Dan Jones, who's a top flight defender, bats 290, righty. So Harry Thomas has K'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I had the flipped one here. 6, 7, 8. So he's K'd 8, but then he just got a solo dinger. McAllister cranks one out. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the fourth. And Dan Jones now getting the job done. 82, that's going to be out, number 3. And it's going to be 0-0 is a K. So yet another K for Thomas. That's his 9th. So he let somebody get a hold of one of those fastballs. Somebody just got a hold of that fastball and put it out of the park, did McAllister. But outside of that, that fastball, Harry Thomas, has been working beautifully. Zeke Watts, the third baseman for, he scored a run. Top of the 5th, Zeke Watts up, bats 24. It's going to be, yep, he's going to get a hit, folks. What kind of hit is it? 4. It's going to be a single. Let's see here. Single to second base. Single to second base. Where's my second baseman? No, he's a power hitter. If he has a D plus, we can make a defensive check. Right? I don't want to make it, so we don't need to. It's he gets a single. Okay, so this is Grand Junction's outs or hits, etc. Zeke Watts. It's a single. All right, Zeke on first. Nice. Next up for them is Nate Blankenship. This guy had a triple. He banged a triple, man, on a critical hit. Let's see what he does here. It's going to be 88. That's a double play. Bang, bang. So we're going to get a double play. Let's see here. 8. 8 is F8. He tried to tag up, right? And we get him at second. F8. Tag out. So double play. So let's see here. They had a single, boom, and then a double play. So he's done. So Zeke Watts had a short-lived moment on the bags. And finally, maybe Jerry McDonald. Yep, 72, and it's an out K. So we're going to get a K. And that's out number 3. And that's going to wrap up the 5th for Grand Junction. Logan Jones, I know the pitcher will be up next. Harry Thomas. Okay, for us, Brad Benson, center fielder, bats 300. And Brad Benson's out, and the out is 8. It's going to be F8. F8. All right, our 6th man, Jay Porter, first baseman, bats 270. Nope, out, and it's 7. It's going to be F7, so fly out 7. So we're cracking. I'm trying to hit another home run. Our 7th man, Bobby Phipps, second baseman, bats 250. Nope, out, and that out is 2. It's going to be a K. And that's 3 up, 3 down. And we're going on to the 6th. This is faster than you think. All right, their pitcher's up. Their pitcher's up. He bats 090. 090. And 38. He's out. And 7 is going to be a fly 7. So whoops, he hits a fly 7. 1 away. And Logan Jones back around the bend to the leadoff hitter. Logan Jones bats 280 lefty with power. And it's going to be 57. He's out. And 1 is a K. Hot dog. Man, our guy's lighting up now. Pinwall. Okay, so Logan out. That's 2 away. 1 more. Game moves pretty quick. And I haven't played this in years. I'm talking years. I haven't even had it out looking at it. Out. That would be a critical failure right there too. Anyway, out. Reynolds is out. 5. 5 is 5-3. And that's it for them. Terry Reynolds, sit down, man. Their third man, their third whole man, right? And our 8th guy in the lineup up. Pinoy out. And Harry Thomas for Grand Junction in. It's 1-1, folks. As Grand Junction in the 6th just got goose-egged. It is 1-1, bottom of the 6th. Jeff Gordon for us, that's 250. And he's going to be out. 9. 9 is fly 9, F9. All right, our pitcher, he bats 60, literally 0-6. No, he's out. 2 is a K. That, of course, he's K'd, right? He's a pitcher, man. Boom. All right, back to the top of the order. That's 2 away. And Juan Ruiz leading off. Our shortstop bats 320, lefty with speed. And 3, oh, the pitcher pushes it over 33, just missed. That would be a walk. 5 is going to make it out. So if this had been a 3, there'd been a walk, right? If the pitcher had not rolled that 2. So the pitcher pushed him into an out. So and it's a 3, which is a K. So it went from a walk to him reaching, and it's a K. And folks, that wraps up the 6th. 7th inning stretch about to show up here in a minute. Ian White up for us, and Thomas over here, and Pinois. It is 1-1, top of the 7th, folks. This is huge. Bats 270, righty with power. No, 70, 80, he's out, and it's a K. So there we go. We're going to get a K for Ian White. Ben Simmons in the 4-hole, power, 270 power hitter. Oh, it's going to be an out. And again, 4. 4 is 4-3, grounder. Ben Simmons out. And their big man in the 5th, power hitter, slow, bats 250. And he's out, and the out is a fly to 7. 3 up, 3 down, fly to 7. And folks, that's going to wrap up the top of the 7th for Grand Junction. Dang. All right, here we go. Pablo Ruiz is up for us. No relation to our shortstop, at least that we're aware of. And 7th inning. Pablo Ruiz, here we go. We bat 310 lefty. Nothing special about this guy other than maybe getting a big hit here. Nope, he's out. 7 is a fly 7. So he cracks one deep. Out. That's 1 away. And here we go. Harry Thomas hasn't had a K in a while. Well, yeah, he had a K, had 2 Ks in the last inning. So he's doing all right. Shelby McAllister had a big home run hit for us. He bats 310 lefty, and he's already cracked one out of the park for us. No, he's out here. The out is a K. So he whiffs trying to clean house here in Montrose. The flag's waving around this place. That's 2 away. We got 1 more. Our 4-hole. He is a 290 hitter, righty. Great defender. Dan Jones, our catcher. And nope, it's going to be out. And 1 is a K. Man, Thomas is a stud. Sit down. 3 up, 3 down. Thomas, let's add them up. Thomas is K'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 strikeouts in 7. And unfortunately, he gave up the 1 home run that allowed us to tie the game. That was the bottom of the 7th. We're at the 8th now, right? So he now pitches. So he's a D8, which means he finished 7. He can continue to pitch, but he drops due to fatigue to a D6. So he'll stay in and continue to pitch, but he's going down a step. It's just a sweet game. The game is so sweet. All right, Zeke Watts for them is up. He bats 240, righty, and 32 ain't going to be good enough, and it's not a walk or anything, so it's going to be an out. The out is 2. It's K. So we get a K there. All right, Zeke Watts, 7th for them, Blankenship. He bats 210. Great defender. Nope, he's out. 9 is going to be fly 9. So he flies deep. And last but not least, their catcher bats 190 and 97. No, he's definitely out. 6 is 6-3. 3 up, 3 down. Done. Next up to start the inning for them will be their pitcher. He also goes down to a D6. So both of our aces have fatigued. And Brad Benson's up for us, the 5th man. And here we go, folks. This is it. Grand Junction. It's 1-1. Bottom of the 8th. Brad Benson bats 300. And no, god dang, 104. He's out for sure. 9 is fly 9. So a big hit deep, and it snatched at the wall. My number 6 man bats 270, lefty. Jay Porter, first baseman. He's going to get it. It's a hit. Come on, baby. Score us a run. 14. Is he a big hitter? He is not. 14 is double. Defense center fielder. That is Logan Jones, but he's a power hitter. So it's just a catch. Or it's just a... He can't make the double play. Or earn the out. So it's going to be a dinger 14 is a double. Excuse me. He can't get it. He can't. So a D plus would have held that to a 1 bagger. So if it had been D plus, he would have been, and it was a single, he would be out. It's a double, and a D plus would have held him to a single. However, he's not a D plus center fielder, so it's a double. Hot damn, folks. We're going to get a double and no outs. No, 1 out. Excuse me, 1 out and a double. Uh-oh, so maybe Harry Thomas should sit down. It's 0-0. We don't want to bring in the closer here. Let's see the relief pitchers. I haven't played this in so long. Oh, see, if I had put in their outfielder... Oh, no, he's fast. I thought he was a defender plus. D6 already. D6. Yeah, they're all D6s. Let's let him pitch. The guy's had a brilliant game. He's given up a single home run, and he's had 13 Ks, 14 Ks. That's a double, though, for Porter. Our first baseman is on. And our 7th man bats .250 with power. Phipps could really hammer something here. No, 95 is a double play. They're going to get a double, so it's going to be it's going to be a catch at the wall, and then he tries to make it to third, and they're going to gun him down. So it's going to be a double play. That ends the inning right there as Porter caught trying to take third on a deep. So it had been a deep sack and he got caught. Did Bobby Phipps? Damn, that's too. Or Bobby Phipps, hit the deep. And Jay Porter got caught trying to get to third on the throw. Damn it. All right, Harry Thomas. Now, if I go another inning, he goes down. So that, by the way, was the bottom of the 8th, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, top of the 9th. I'm definitely going to have to bring in a backup because he drops to a D4. We're not going to allow that to happen. Where is my top reliever? They're D4s anyway. They bat pretty good, though. I'm going to bring in the lefty. No, Sean Brown will come in. So we're going to now put in Sean Brown. Relief pitcher, Brown. All right, I've also got 2 guys on the bench. Wilkie, I could bring in Wilkie. He's a D6. Now, we'll go with Sean Brown. I'm risking it big time here, but he has K+. So he's a pretty serious fastball pitcher. All right, and back up for them. Top of the 9th is Logan Jones, right? Now, Harry Thomas. Did Harry Thomas bat last? He sure did. So Harry Thomas, we pull Harry Thomas. He'll be a D4 as well in favor of their relief pitcher. I think I already looked here, didn't I? Their relief pitchers were D4. Oh, they got a D6 and a D6 lefty. And we're going to go with that D6. We're going to bring in their backup. Oh, we got Sean Brown and Joe Brown coming into the game. So we got a couple of Browns coming in. And good job. So Thomas will leave top of the 8th. So he will have pitched 8. So our guy leaves, having thrown 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He had 8 Ks and a walk and gave up a triple RBI. Right? Their guy Thomas had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 and a home run. Gave up a double. Was their guy. So now their relief pitcher will be coming in, Brown, as well. All right, and our relief pitcher is a D4. At least he's not a negative, right? All right, and I will not probably have time to go extra innings, so this has kind of got to happen like right now. All right, here we go. Sean Brown on the mound for us. Logan, they're top of their order up, though, with power. 28. 95, he's out, and he's out on 4. 4 is a 4-3. So Logan out. Terry Reynolds bats 270 against our worst pitching we could possibly have. 94, he's out. 3 is a K. 2 away. And their third man, 27 with power. Ian White, the second baseman, and it's going to be 24. He's going to get a hit. We get to add to this. He's a power hitter, so we add 1 to this. 19 plus 120. Home run, single home run for the power hitter. Wow, Ian White, home run solo. This will be the top of the 9th. Grand Junction's White solo dinger. That's that P plus. You add 1 to that, baby. Makes it a 20. He cranks in 1 with 2 outs. 2 outs and hammers a home run. Ben Simmons up. So Brown comes in and relinquishes and gives up a solo home run, which drops them now down 2-1 in the top of the 9th. 2 away. Brilliant hit by Ian White. And another power hitter for Grand Junction. 99. He's out. So had I rolled that on him, it would be a double. It would have been a double play. Damn. Would have been a double play. But we got him. We got him right there. And the out is 8. F8. So he hits deep. He also tries to take Brown deep. F8. And it's shagged at the wall. And Brown sit down. He's mad. He throws his glove when he comes into the dugout because he's given up the go-ahead lead. He will literally get credited with a loss here, won't he? Pinois holds them to 1 run. He comes in and relinquishes the give up. So Brown would get the loss if this holds. All right, they bring in Brown, who's a D6 pitcher. And he's also, let's see. Oh, that's it. Just a relief pitcher. We've got our switch hitter, batting 250, Jeff Gordon, left field. He's our 8th. He's in our 8th spot. 93, that's an out. It's going to be a K. Damn it. 1 away. And we're in our 9th spot. It's not. I'm out. Brown's going out. See you, buddy. Nice try. You're finished. We got to bring in a pinch hitter. I've got a double power hitter, Jared Green, coming off the bench. He bats 21. This guy bats 26 off the bench. And he also plays brilliant defense at infield, so I could also do a double switch. But do I want that power plus? In a way, I want to get a hit here, and then I want him to come in and clean it up, don't I? But the top of my order is 32. No, we're going to go with the better hitter. We need that 26. We need that extra 5 points in hitting. I love the power, but you got to take that 5 points. So we're going to bring in pinch hit. So we're going to pinch hit. So bottom of the 9th. Montrose pinch hit for relief pitcher Brown. Andrews. He's a great defender, and he bats damn good coming off the bench. So this guy could start anywhere else in the league right here. This infielder, damn near. All right, so Joe Brown with a D6 is going to face down Andrews. We need to roll 260 and below. Oh, the pitcher throws the perfect. So that's 21, folks. That's a hit. But the pitcher throws the perfect pitch. So again, if this is a 4 or lower, that's a hit. He throws a 6. He throws the perfect pitch. Bam! 1 is a K. Oh my land. He Ks Andrews. Damn it. And Andrews technically is in the pitcher right now. Ruiz up. That's 2 away. What a perfect. So if this had been 1, 2, 3, or 4, that would have been a hit. The pitch hit would have been the perfect managerial call. 2 away. Ruiz bats too well and with speed. I'm not gonna pinch hit here. 32. Come on, get a hit, baby. No, it's out. 4. It's gonna be an out at 4-3, and the game is over. Grand Junction hit the solo home run. They're gonna win this game 2-1. Holy cow! And Brown, the win would go to Thomas. So Thomas with the win. He pitched 8 innings, and he gets the win. Our guy, Jackson, Pinois, pitched 8 innings. But it will be Brown who gets the loss because he came in and relinquished the dang home run. Dog it. So much for the murder of crows and the flags waving for our Montrose team. Dang it. And Pinwall, of course, being our ace, but let's put him here. If I play another game later, I'll go with the second man in my rotation. So there they are. And again, we are the Montrose Crows, but our motto, our flag, our logo is the murder of crows. And that would make us 21-16. Well, no, because I forgot the playoffs last year isn't factored into this. We had the playoffs plus the championship, in which we lost 4-3. All right, man, what a great game. That has been, hopefully people like that. That has been Deadball, baseball with dice. And I've said it before, this is part of my Desert Island episodes. This is episode 3, playing, I think, the best baseball game available on the planet because it's infinite. You can make anything you want, make your own stuff. It's well written. The actual math and dice are phenomenal. It even walks you through how to properly score a baseball game, which I clearly ignore. It's amazing. And he has all the free stuff like this, handouts. I made this by hand, but he actually has a baseball diamond with all the charts on it that's free. You can print it. I have it somewhere, but when I had my league stuff packed away with this, I didn't have those. So I don't know what happened to those charts. So I have to use the book. But there you have it. There's 2 of my teams from my 2021 Deadball League, Montrose Crows, and Jeff got a home run there late to win it. So he's talking smack on his way on the bus, leaving town, back to Grand Junction. Grand Junction, by the way, are the Jackrabbits. The Grand Junction Jackrabbits. All right, so thank you, everybody, for watching. This, again, has been part of my Desert Island episodes. That's the 3rd game. I talked about Let's Rumble was the first episode. Then I talked about both White Box and Pen and Paper Football in episode 2. Deadball here in 3, right? So what do I got left? I have one more. Oh, Lost Ship, right? Because that's Let's Rumble 2 and 1, and then this one. So Lost Ship. So I'll be playing the Lost Ship game in the next few days. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.